Well, I invite you all to bring back the golden years, for Callosombrero to become what it once was, for tourism to return, for tourism to come back.
Amen, amen.
At the service of others, serving others. 5 for a dozen, 5 for a dozen. If we buy 2 dozen, we give you a bonus. We give you a bonus at the service of the others.
Everything here is good except for us. And this is top notch. This is a luxury and you hear it every day. Remember, once a year doesn't hurt, once a month, that's expensive, right? The good thing is that with that, you do the German diet. You put it in today and take it out.
Tomorrow, right? And how did you find Venezuela after so long? Julio?
Well, brother, honestly, I found it a little more beautiful. Reuniting with your homeland, brother, is the best thing you can do. It fills you with energy again. It's like seeing Venezuela from scratch, and you find it super beautiful, brother.
Good morning, travelers. In today's video, we want to find out how much it costs to travel to what I consider the best beach in Venezuela. And it's the best not only because of how crystal clear its waters are, but also because it has a very good price-value ratio. I think there are beaches that might be more beautiful to look at, but not as affordable to visit. And I also think there are cheaper beaches, but not as beautiful as the national park. Morrocoy. 3 years ago, we made a video about all the costs involved in getting to and enjoying a day at Callosombrero, the best beach in Morrocoy National Park. And today, 3 years later, we're going to do it again to see how much those costs have increased or decreased. Who knows?
And if it's still worth it or not to travel to this beautiful destination in Venezuela?
We left Caracas at 5:30 in the morning, and it was still very dark. That's why I waited for the sun to come up a little to start this video. Right now it's 7 in the morning, we're at the Huacara Atoll, and we still have 2 hours and 5 minutes left to get to Chichiriviche. To visit Morrocoy National Park, there are 2 ways, from the town of Tucachas and from the town of Chichiriviche. The latter is more affordable than the former. That's why we decided on this trip, which we're also taking to celebrate the anniversary of Soco Adventures, my tourism company. It's the company's 8th anniversary. We're going with our team. You likely know Jose from a video or 2 out there. And well, the girls back there who are asleep. Valerie stayed because we arrived the night before last. I mean, we've only had 1 full day in Venezuela since that beautiful trip we took to Sri Lanka and the Maldives. And if you haven't seen the videos, please do, because they're amazing. And well, I've already decided to take the last little trip of the year with the whole team. And if you're wondering, why is Jose driving? Because I still haven't been able to get my identification. Those who have been following the channel's videos noticed that I left my wallet on the plane, and well, it got stolen. And I made an appointment to renew my identification, and it's scheduled for next Monday. It was super easy, so that's it. I can't drive because we want to avoid any trouble with the police. I don't have a medical certificate either, and to get it I need my identification card, so Jose is helping me with the driving.
Living for the highlight.
For my...
We're already arriving at the famous empanadas of El Palito. I have to admit that it's been about 3 years since I stopped to eat around here, because honestly, the last time I did, they weren't that good. There must be some specific places that are really good, but just imagine there are so many that without a good recommendation, we could spend our whole lives here, stopping at each one to try which ones are truly amazing. So we just kept going, and in Chichiriviche, we do know a place where, wow, the empanadas are just heavenly. So we kept going. We also didn't make any stops on this trip to make the most of the day and arrive early because it's going to be a quick trip. We're already arriving in Falcon State, and well, after passing the toll, we're welcomed by the beautiful Strait of Happiness with all those palm trees.
Oh, I've never passed through here this early at 8 anti-meridian, man.
And of course, we're going to get some spectacular aerial shots that you'll see in 3, 2, 1. Seriously, how beautiful is this road? I think I've only seen a stretch of palm trees like this in the Dominican Republic, and not for such a long distance as here in Venezuela. Although I feel like something meteorological happens here, I don't know, but it's always cloudy. It's impressive, but there are always clouds, even with good weather.
And once you pass this, it's like the clouds are gone.
I don't know if it's because of all the humidity, plus the vegetation, or what. This area stays cloudy, but it often happens that once you finish the Happiness Strait, the sky clears up and you have a beautiful beach day. That's why you shouldn't get too confident when you're driving around here, or get sad thinking you're going to have a bad beach day. Here we are stopped at a checkpoint, the first one that stopped us, and they're already looking for a way. Looking for a way. I printed the renewed insurance, but I have a digital copy. It's not mandatory to have a physical copy, although many police officers demand it.
It's not mandatory.
The law is not written. You have to have insurance, that's for sure. At least 100% liability coverage. I have my truck insured for all risks. But it's not mandatory to have it in physical form. In physical form, it's medical certificate, identification card, the car papers, of course, and the driver's license, those 4 documents. Either way, be careful. Talking to the police officer, because he's the one who's driving. Let's see how this gets resolved, and we'll let you know. Everything was resolved, thank God. The police officer understood, although he tried to pull the whole, no, get out of the vehicle, please, and let's go talk over there and all that. But anyway, in the end, he understood and let us go. We kept going on the road. We had about 20 minutes left to get to Chichiriviche. After 4 hours of driving, we arrived in Chichiriviche. We're going to stay at a little inn called La Aldea. I'm really happy about this place because they expanded it. It looks like they bought the house next door and built that other little pool and also those cabins over there. Before, I remember there used to be a wall here. I've been coming to this inn for 4 years since the first time I arrived in this town. And honestly, I think it's spectacular. Not only because it's beautiful, but also because it's affordable. Plus, it has grills in case you want to have a barbecue at night. And almost all the cabins, even though they're pretty simple, have air conditioning and a little kitchen. If you don't like fried food and want to avoid empanadas, you can make arepas or any other dish you prefer. You can go to one of the cabins, which is currently available. $30 per person. That is, if a couple comes, it's $60. If 3 people come, it's $90. And possibly if a few more people come, well, you get a small discount. Although I was also just told that during high season, the price will go up by $5 per person. It's one of the accommodations of this kind of quality, which I'm going to show you in these videos at the best price available.
The issue is present not only in Chichiriviche, but also in Tucaca and the entire Morrocoy National Park.
I'm going to the room now and I'll show you. Look how beautiful this whole space is. It's super family friendly. Almost all the cabins they have are like this. They're for 4, 5, even 7 people. And well, like I said, they also have several grills, not just one, but several. Here I'm gonna show you our room. Look how beautiful it is. There's a double bed over here and 2 single beds over here. And as I mentioned, it has a little kitchen. There's the fridge, a small stove, gas with all the kitchen utensils you might need. It also has some windows there, in case you make, I don't know, some fried fish or well, so the smell can go out. And now I'll show you the bathroom. And over here's the bathroom, here's the shower head. And over here is the shower. Oh, how cool, with a Botuto. Honestly, I really love this place. For those who want to come on a low budget, I think the price is really, really good, and it's also spectacular. I mean, there's nothing to envy about a luxury inn. A place that could cost you $150, $200 a night. Here for $60, you can have a really good stay. And just to be clear, we're not getting paid for this. It's just that I genuinely like to recommend those who do things really well. And this inn, as I told you, has been growing since the first time I came here 4 years ago, and the service continues to be of very high quality. They keep investing money into the place, and that's something to be grateful for and to praise. And, well, honestly, I feel proud of them. I'm going to show you the grill area now. You have to go up these stairs here. Look how beautiful all the plants they have are. And here they have 2 churradas, one grill over there and another grill over there. And on this other side, they have a super churrada and another grill over there. 3 grills in total. Look how beautiful this place is. Look at what I'm telling you. Outside the inn, you can see they're still working to make it even more beautiful. And, well, they're expanding it. So congratulations. It's called La Aldea. In case you want to look it up, contact us through their social media, La Aldea Chichiriviche. We changed and came to the Chichiriviche Pier to take the little boat to the beach. Look, here they have the names of the beaches and the prices posted. Cayo Morto 40, Cayo Sal 50, and the one we're going to, Callosombrero 120. This is one of the most expensive ones, along with Pescadores. And well, it's a short trip that includes many stops. However, I'm going to ask the boatman how many people are included in these prices. And well, everything it offers, the departure and pickup times, and other information for you to keep in mind. There is the Chichiriviche dock, where I just showed you the prices. And this place is like a house that they are fixing up. Look at this beautiful mural they made outside. And if we go inside, we can see the dock they are working on. César was telling me, together with Viviana, the owners of Joco Turismo, that they just got this place back. They're adding showers, bathrooms, and more. Look how beautiful it is. For now, there's like a little hut here for people to wait. And over here is the dock where we're going to get on Pura Vida. The original boat, the first one from Joco Turismo, but not the only one they have right now. So, well, stay tuned, because I'm gonna ask César some questions right now and have him tell us a little bit. How it has grown since the first time we came. Everything it offers, and well, to show you that, in Venezuela, yes, you can grow. And I don't want to be misunderstood. With all the adversities, with how crazy this country is, because honestly, it's a country of crazy people. I think there are opportunities for those who take risks, because it's a country that has a lot of risks, but those who take risks also gain a lot. Isn't it worth it? Look at this level. Even the vests are labeled with the age, well, and with the logo, with all the animations of Joco Turismo. To whom, of course, we are infinitely grateful that here we are, the 2 of us crazy travelers. Thank you, really. We are very grateful to be on your boats. My weather forecast was accurate. We reached Chichiriviche and the sky is clear with only a few clouds visible in the distance. Overall, the weather is excellent, unlike the Road of Happiness, where it rained on us. But anyway, where we want good weather, we have it. My friends, we've arrived in paradise. Look at the colors of the water in Callosombrero. It's a Thursday, and it's also pretty empty. There are some people here, but nothing compared to how crowded it can get on weekends. And that's exactly how I love coming to this beach, where there's not so much music. And where you can appreciate the spectacular nature that characterizes it. I would say it's the best beach in Morrocoy National Park. But well, it's true that it's debatable. It's debatable. We've already left the whole Soko team. And I walked away a little to interview César. What's up, my brother?
Here we are with my crazy friends and César from Hokuturismo, my brother.
Well, before I ask you any questions, I really want to congratulate you for the spectacular work you all have done. I'm super, super proud of you, of Vivi, of your whole family, of Maximilian, of Milan.
Marinas.
Oh, of Morenas. You really are a wonderful family. And I want you to tell me a little bit about how these 4 years have been since the first time I came. It was just you and Vivi with this little boat with just one pure life. In fact, with a little 40 horsepower engine, I see that now you have a 70 horsepower engine. We arrived here from Chichiriviche in 25 minutes, which usually takes 35 to 40 minutes, depending on sea conditions. We got here super fast, and well, this is just a small piece of the whole empire they've built around here. Tell me a bit, my brother.
We have a before and an after. Since you all came by, it's been incredible. Our company and family have grown tremendously, and we now have a big team that continues to expand. And thank God, thank you for those recommendations from beyond that you gave us and that many others who have come by have given us. But it was like you opened the door to the world, right? Thank God.
As I mentioned earlier, the person responsible was Gabo Cardenas, who
recommended us to you and me.
Yes, we love you too. And you are, well, our
family. The first push you gave us, just incredible, with bread.
César, let's briefly discuss the prices at the beach. How much does it cost to come to Callosombrero?
The full season price is $120.
And that includes the whole boat?
8 people, 10 with kids for a round trip on the whole boat. Includes parking, private dock, and showers.
That means it would be $15 per person to come to one of the farthest beaches from Chichiriviche. And which is the cheapest beach you offer?
$30 for Cali Muerto, same price.
So, if there are 10 people, $30 to Cayo Muerto would be $3 per person. Are you telling me that for $3 you can come and visit Morrocoy National Park?
Yes, sir. And if there are only a few people, you even consider giving them a discount, you know? And then we have the option to combine them with another group, and then when they split the costs there, so it ends up being cheaper for them too.
That's awesome, that's awesome. And look, I'm not 100% sure about the costs of these transfers. It's been 4 years, but I'm certain they've either stayed the same or changed since then.
They vary depending on the season, but we've kept it the same for 4 years. Do you remember? In your videos, there's the proof.
Let's look for the part of the video where I ask him. That video was made 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and we'll put it here so you can compare.
On the Callus?
The closest one we have over there in Chichicayomar, we set it at $25 with parking included and everything.
And César, tell me something. With the whole country raising their prices, what has motivated you to keep yours the same?
Well, thank God, a lot of people have come, and that has given us abundance, so we can play around with the prices.
Have you worked more for the volume, maybe, than for individual profit?
Yes.
That's something I truly cherish. Because nowadays on social media, you see a lot of people complaining about the prices at Morrocoy National Park. Because a boat to Callosombrero costs $300, $400, or even more. And you have kept the price the same for 4 years, even improving the service. Because I'm telling you right now, you have a bigger engine. And with that engine, you get there faster. It's an engine that costs more.
The maintenance and other costs are definitely higher.
We have more boats, we have more comfort. If someone has an accident, we'll rescue you right there. The service has improved, thankfully, without increasing the price.
And besides, they built the little dock you showed me before we left.
Yes, okay. Yes, everything is getting better, thank God. We've been prosperous. We can say ever since they passed through there, through the Blessed Gate. That stuff about YouTube and Instagram videos, all of it.
Really. César, I'm really happy. I hope that on this trip I can see Vivi too.
Tell her in
person, because I admire you and love you all very much, and I feel that you are a successful family. I mean, you are a success story. Because despite all the adversities, they don't have a privilege that other people don't.
We're all on the same roller coaster, going up, down, sometimes at the top. It's the same ride for everyone. But always focus on the positive and being privileged, grateful, because we are privileged on this planet.
That's right.
That's right. Thank you, bro. We're waiting for Valerie too, right? Yes?
Yes, of course we have to come back as a family. Right now, we came with Soko's team for the anniversary, but we'll be back.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Blessings. We are all here to give a message of respect to those around us, here with nature.
That's very important because
they live with a lesson to value what we don't have, what we have here, and that we need to take care of it. Yes.
That's right.
That's very important because the parties and celebrations that take place in this national park are also extremely disrespectful to the environment.
And thank you, brother. Thank you for always taking care of the park and promoting its care with all the tourists who come.
Thank you too. Panita.
All right, now to the beach. And now I've finally arrived at Callosombrero. Spectacular as always. I'll find out for you guys in a moment. The prices of the food, the tents, and the additional services. At this beach, tents and dining are optional. Renting a tent or eating here is not mandatory. So those are, let's say, optional costs. While the transportation cost, of course, you have to pay to get to this beautiful beach. And that's it. Now I'm gonna sit down, put my bag down, and start interviewing everyone who offers different services on the beach. What's up, my brother?
I live on Sombrero Street with Chino and Nacho after the fire.
Chino and Nacho after the fire?
Live on. Live. Look, this truck even has...
Here, look.
With this little cocktail, look, with oyster sauce.
I've shot at planes. Look, here.
We have the famous artist.
Diosa Canales, William Levy, the hottest guy, and Rosita, who has thin hair, who gave birth. Right now, just shrimp, look, peeled, nice and clean, avocado, crackers, Russian salad, spicy pink sauce, sea bass ceviche, super fresh with red onion.
Brother? One question, how much does a little plate cost? Of this.
The dishes, boss, come mixed. Normally, we serve them mixed or you can combine them as you like. Trays come in 15 and 20. The $30 special includes a stuffed lobster.
And here's the good part. You pay once and eat twice with your respective bonus.
Not even at McDonald's, you see, boss? How many products can you put in? In the 15 and in the 21?
The difference is the trays. Look, the 15 is this small willy, and this is the 21, the big one. For 5 more, you eat more. I usually serve it mixed, but picky tourists can customize it to their liking, omitting ingredients they don't prefer.
Put it in, okay?
Problem solved. The dish even has a 24-hour guarantee. 9 months of warranty. Over there, like the fox sneaking.
Sword.
And over there, I have seafood rice. This is a seafood restaurant. My boss.
Here.
Everything is good except for us.
This
is a level. This is a luxury. Does it ring every day? Once a year is fine. Once a month is costly. And once a week is no issue.
You already have everything needed to sell. A jingle, song, and lyrics. Isn't it worth it? It's a good thing.
Is that with that you do the German diet? You put them in today and take them out tomorrow.
Come on, that's enough. Censored, please. Censored. Look, let me try that ceviche from Rolo. That one.
It makes your eyes blue, you see, boss.
Uh-huh. Let's try that ceviche to honestly say if it's good.
It's really good.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
They put on blue eyes.
Everything here is better than the ceviche. The pudding is the most popular, especially the one with lobster cream.
Boss off. Is that good for the guy?
Let's see.
I have botudo too, which is good for the heart. A little shrimp with love sauce, boss.
Everything is great, hermano. I'm heading to the beach, stop by for a while. I'm planning to get a plate of
this.
It's amazing, and that salpicon looks spectacular. You hear?
Is that oyster sauce?
Cocktail with oyster sauce, pure.
Did you hear? Botudo is good. It gets everything going except your heart. Is that gonna that dance? Did I hear that? That one too. You make it like an old television. How's that? Without manual control, it's going to be all manual. You hear, Pastor?
It's really good.
This one really is the mattress breaker. This one really brings you back to life.
This is the traditional one. This is like...
The one that comes in jars but without the Triton.
Okay, let's see.
It's excellent, all of it.
It's really good.
We're treating you well now, so you remember us later. You never just eat one.
Time. That's right.
If I treat you badly today, next time you come, you'll spray me with bug spray. That's right.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by for a bit, and we bought you some little plates. Thank you. What's up over there, my brother?
Oysters, big oysters, fela and concha.
Which is the...
Price of the oysters are 5 and the snail is 10. 5 for the...
Dozen? Of course.
Daddy, instead of 12, should I give you 14 with a little extra?
Uh-huh. Let's try those oysters and see.
Oh, they're good. I'm glad for you. Everything tastes like myself. What?
The oysters are good. I'm a huge fan of oysters, and I like them small like this. I don't like oysters that are too big.
These are good.
If they're not fresh here at the beach, they're not fresh anywhere.
Until you end up like the old television.
Without control. You're going to get me in trouble because I only came for the beach. Today... Here.
We're here with Guillermo. Right, Guillermo? You're the one who offers the lathes here on the beach.
Especially in this area, which is the Piscinita area, where the best spot is the Sombrero, with good prices.
How much, Guillermo, tell me?
On weekdays, 15 and 20 on weekends.
And the tent, how many chairs? Is it included?
4 chairs.
4 chairs for $15 or for $20 if it's the weekend? And do you offer any other services? Or just the canopies and the chairs?
Not just the canopies, Toritos.
Uh-huh. Well, that's right. Look at the little curve of Callosombrero, which I also think has been spectacular for a while now. But I want to reiterate it. They put up some buoys to mark the area where boats can't go so people can swim safely. It's amazing to see them with their kids, safe from any danger. Thanks, my friend. You're welcome. Look, here we are with Julio, a Venezuelan who has, how long has it been since you last came?
8 years without coming to Venezuela?
And how did you find Venezuela after so much time, Julio?
Well, brother, honestly, I found it a little more beautiful. Because the feeling you have from outside is different. It changes your life. And when you reunite with your homeland, brother, it's the best thing you can do beyond the feeling because you spend so much time away that you forget so many things. And to feel yourself with that energy again, it's like seeing Venezuela from scratch and finding it super beautiful.
Brother, how long have you been here?
I've been here since December 6th, thank God, with my family, and we've all been here the same amount of time.
Julio, let me ask you something. What did you miss most about Venezuela after being here for a couple of weeks?
What I miss the most is my family, brother. Being reunited with my family, being reunited with my people. And like I told my friends who laugh at me. But we had a malt drink and went to a workshop. The other day, Buddy's car broke down and we had a little coffee at the workshop. The lady offered us a workshop. I took pictures of it and my friend asked, "Why are you taking pictures?" And I was like, bro, this is what I missed. This is what I missed in Venezuela. Having my little coffee, having coffee with my family, being with my family, my mom, my dad, that's what I miss the most. Bro.
How beautiful. And when are you leaving? Yes.
God willing, I'm leaving on January 8th.
Have you ever thought about going back to Venezuela at some point in your life?
But of course, look, I want to make an appeal. To all my friends who are outside of Venezuela, brothers. If you have that little feeling that makes you want to come to Venezuela, do it, because there's nothing like the feeling you will experience by coming to Venezuela. Feel that emptiness. And honestly, I don't plan on leaving for now, but if there's a near future, I will do it because it's necessary.
Oh, brother.
It's necessary for you to come to Venezuela, to support tourism, to support everything that helps Venezuela grow so it can be better.
Thank you, my buddy. Thank you very much. Well, how's the water? This is amazing. I mean, amazing. Perfect temperature. If you're wondering which water is colder, Morrocoy's or the Maldives? No, the one from Morrocoy is a bit colder. But not to the point of being uncomfortable. On the contrary, with how hot it is outside, you can cool off here, it's wonderful, and you can stay in the water for hours before you start to feel cold. This is truly wonderful. Look how crystal clear the water is. I never stop being amazed every time I come to the national park.
And with the little palm trees over there, this is a paradise, truly a paradise. Look at this beauty.
This is one of the things I love the most here in Venezuela. That the food vendors on the beach, look, they come up to you with their little board, with everything they have right here. My buddy, is that you? To the same car? Look, the brother who let me try the oysters. But there's more here. He has rejected votes for, well, Queen, here there's everything. Well, imagine as a little boy.
No, I'm not such a fan of the botudos.
No, trica. That's it. The others are really good, although you have to be careful with the lemon. That's where they act. Love, the base quickly after eating it. How's that? Have you been to the Tunnel of Love? Yes, I've been. Where do you get it from? You get it right there at the Tunnel of Love. Is that the tunnel where 2 go in and 3 come out? That's right, man. Oh, okay, where Shakira arrives. Oh, I peed myself. Honestly, the oysters are so good that, look, I couldn't resist. I already ordered 2 dozen. At your service for oysters, at your service, at your service. 5 for a dozen, 5 for a dozen. If you buy 2 dozen, we'll give you a little extra. We'll give you a little extra. At your service for oysters.
Paula says she dislikes oysters, comparing them to snot with lemon.
I can't do it. Nope. Is it good? Out of obligation or what? No, but it is good. I mean, the lime gives it flavor. Obviously, literally, the oyster doesn't taste like anything, just like the lime.
This is 100% keto pure protein. We got this ourselves, of course. Good, that's it.
Hold on, we got it out with the press. Sarah, have you never eaten oysters in your life? No, I don't really like them. I mean, but what is it that you don't like?
The texture, the feeling, yeah, the taste. I mean, the taste that stays in your mouth.
But the other one just tastes like pure lemon. Go ahead, you're going to like it. Honesty above all, it's a little bit bitter, which is the flavor I like. Ha ha ha. It wasn't a delight, it's a delight. They brought out 2 dozen, and I'm about to order 2 dozen more. But I also promised PAN I'd have some ceviche. We have some lunches at 2 o'clock. My God, what are you saying, my brother?
How's it going, man? How have you been?
All good, man. Here.
We keep going with the workday?
What do you have over here?
We have lobster, ceviche, shrimp cocktail, and the famous seafood salad for life. This makes you happy, a happy day, a joyful night. It lights the flames of love that not even a woman can polish or save.
Dad, so, bam, without a commercial break, well, little buddy?
How much does the other one cost? The lobster, my brother, there is...
Prices start at $1.20 for stuffed, and from $30 based on size.
From 20 to 35.
No, even more. There are higher prices. It depends on the size, and the heavy kilo can cost 60, 70, 80. It depends on the size. It depends on what you put on it, and it depends on the customer. Right now, we are in Venezuela, and we want you to come and enjoy this wonder. We have a wonderful gift from God. Venezuela, the best country in the world.
That's right, we're waiting for you here. Here.
He's with the cheap dog, Taka Taka.
Haha, that's it. All right, you know, the cheap dog is ready. My Novin. I'm going for a walk on the beach to explore what other items and services are available in the area and their prices. That way you can plan your budget so you can come and visit Callosombrero in Morrocoy National Park. Hello, how are you? What do you have there?
We're going to get out here to count. We have snorkels, rackets, tubes, and floaties.
What's the price? This ball, 1.
This ball is 10, the big ball is 20, and the snorkel.
The snorkel.
It costs you there 20, 25, and 30.
And the tripe?
There, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good. Do you come here every day? To Callosombrero? Yes.
Every day, I work here on this quay, as I have for 40 years.
40 years, yes.
I already worked here in '83.
And when do you think was the golden age of this place? When were the best years?
The best years were around there in '95, '96. The years leading up to 2005 were good, marked by good months, jobs, and overall experiences.
And now?
Right now, the pandemic. The pandemic is already passing. We're getting things back on track again.
Is it picking up a little more? Yes, yes.
We're doing well now, little by little, thank God. It's
good. Hopefully those golden years will come back, that they're going to...
Come. They're going to come to you.
They're going to...
Yeah, come.
Boss, invite the people who are watching. Tell them to come to Morrocoy National Park. Come here.
To Morrocoy National Park, which is beautiful. We invite you to Morrocoy National Park. Juan Jose Munoz invites you.
We are at your service. We're arriving at one of the most beautiful spots on the beach, with lots of flowers and decorations. How are you, my love?
Hi, Chevrolet.
What's your name?
We offer a range of cocktails, including coconut piña colada, Oreo milkshake, strawberry daiquiri, passion fruit, and piña colada.
Cocktails. And with alcohol and without alcohol? No, my...
Love, the sale of liquor is prohibited in Morrocoy National Park.
Ah, the sale is prohibited. Yes, with only juices, all kinds of juices. Okay. And what are the prices of,
Do we have varieties? It depends on the size of the cup. We have 5, 10, and 15.
Uh-huh, how delicious. Look, and I see you use quality products because I see Hershey Flips. Everything...
Quality for the milkshakes.
For the sugar, which one sells the most?
Mostly the Oreos and piña colada milkshakes.
How delicious. And are you here every weekend or night? And during the week too? Is that okay? How long have you been working on Sombrero Street?
More than 13 years already.
And how is it?
Excellent.
How have these 13 years working on the beach been?
Good. There are times that are slow, times that are busy, but thank God the support from my family is excellent, thank God.
On a really, really good day, how many milkshakes do you sell?
Well?
How many milkshakes? Honestly, I haven't really counted, but I can say that at least 20, yes.
20 milkshakes, 20.
Milkshakes or more? It depends on how the day goes.
It depends on the day. Not every day, since weekends are busiest, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, well, thank you very much and good luck. Anais. What is this little fish here? Snapper? What are your prices for snapper?
Boss, there are ones for 15, 20, 25, depending on the size.
One, for example, like this one right here. How much does it cost? This one?
This one goes for 25.
25? Do 2 people eat here? And there are...
Breaded shrimp, fried chicken, fish croquette with fried plantains, cheese, and salad.
What's the cheapest dish you have? 15? The most affordable dish on the menu, priced at $15, is served with fried plantain and salad.
Chicken.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Dad. Let's...
At your service.
Now we came to the back part of Callosombrero, which is my favorite spot on this beach. Because it's all peaceful, there's no music, no horns, no boats, there's absolutely nothing except for the number of palm trees.
Peace and relaxation.
The only thing is that I feel like sometimes the bugs can be a problem here. Although right now we're in a spectacular season, there's absolutely no bugs at all. And in this area, this is also where the cooks or kitchens set up, preparing fried fish, plantains, and salads. Let's head to the other side of the beach. We'll try to find several more and keep asking about the prices. And also on this side of the beach is where people camp. I would like to know what you need to do to camp here. I understand you need something like a permit from the park authorities or something like that.
But what is the procedure?
In the distance, I see some people with a tent. I'm going to go over to them and ask if they want to appear in the video. If not, they can at least tell me what they did, and I'll inform you. I didn't find anyone. Well, there are the tents and all, but I don't see the people. However, on our walk over here, we saw a person who works at Imparcus. So, let's see if we run into him, and we'll ask him. In the meantime, look at how paradisiacal the waters are on this side too, which has a whole coral barrier and makes the water super calm.
Look at this beauty.
Also, on this side of the island, it's like usually the breeze comes from over there to here. So on this side, there's a lot more breeze. And well, all these palm trees here block that breeze. And on the other side, it tends to be a bit hotter. That's also another reason why I love this side, the back part with the hammock and the hat, but above all, because of the peace. There are no horns, which I consider a privilege. Those who want horns have tiny ones for their own use. Meanwhile, on the other side, well, they set up mini sound systems, boats with speakers, and that's cool. If you're in the party mood, but if not, obviously it bothers those around. Here we found a little house with some gas cylinders, so food is ready. Let's ask and see. Hello, what kind of fish do you have here?
This snapper, shrimp, this chicken.
And what are the prices?
From 12 and up, my love.
From 12 and up, from
12 and up, depending on the size. Okay.
one. Just enough to fill me up. Well,
El grande. Okay. Well, it depends if you're self-employed. How?
What's your name, my love?
Carolina, no.
How long have you worked here in Callosombrero, Carolina?
An hour feels like 10 years, but the cafe has been here even longer.
Okay, and how is it?
Cool.
Do you like it? Yes. Do you come every day or just on weekends? No.
We take turns. Okay, on weekends, all three of us from the cafe come. Okay, but during the week, we take turns.
Okay. Because these little stands are the cafes.
That makes sense. The one over there was closed.
It's closed because today was my turn.
It's my turn. Today is Thursday, exactly. Okay. And the good one? And Saturday? And Sunday? Yes, everything.
Yes, everything starting tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, right now, because of the season, we're going to work straight through.
Of course, Carolina. And how many plates do you sell on a good day, on a weekend?
In general, I mean...
Since tourism dropped to Chile, there are very few. Okay, we always wait for the seasons.
Of course.
That's when we sell the most.
Which of these last 10 years you've been working here was the best year? The best years you remember?
The best seasons are in January.
The ones in January? And in terms of years? I mean, 10 years ago or right now?
Years ago, I remember we used to sell up to 100 fish a day.
Wow.
My mother-in-law used to bring boxes of shrimp and squid right now, after tourism went down.
Of course. And right now? How many dishes on a good day?
Like 20, on a Saturday, a Sunday like that. It depends on who comes to eat, because the beach is always full, but not everyone comes to
eat. Exactly. Perfect. Hopefully the days of 100 or even 200 plates will return, Carolina.
May those times from the past come back. Oh.
Amen. May God grant it to you. Amen.
Let those
times from the past, thank you very much. How beautiful, really. I would love for those times to truly come back. Where many more people had the chance to come and enjoy Sombrero Street at Morrocoy National Park. And also they would eat their fried fish on the beach, because there's no better food when you're at the beach than fried fish with salad and tostones. You tell me, viewers, if it's true or not. They also have shrimp, fried chicken for those who don't eat fish, but a fried snapper can't be beat.
What's your name, my friend?
Well, what's up, my friend? Eric Camposano.
Here we are with Eric Camposano, a good follower of our channel and the
follower of Enma de Valerie. Honestly, your work showcasing Venezuela's incredible tourism, beaches, mountains, everything is magnificent. It's incredible that these individuals are so dedicated to this. I encourage you to watch all of their videos and explore Venezuela, as you definitely won't regret it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You were telling me that you also create content, right? What are your social media handles so that the
people can see your content? It's Dr. Eric Camposano. When you search for me, Dr. Eric Camposano, I come up first with a photo wearing a pink shirt. They also do tourism in Venezuela, always looking up to you and other content creators as a reference.
Excellent. Thank you very much, brother. Same to you. And congratulations on your engagement, because he just told us that he got engaged recently.
In the dunes.
To that position. A successful acaba?
Of course, just like...
Which side do you have over there?
I have Magnum, I have wafer cone, I have coconut, the little coconut shell with cream.
Cornetto, I see there.
And what are the prices, more or less?
Well, we have ones for 3, 4, 5, 8. It depends on what you want.
How much does a cornet cost? 8? And a magnum? 8?
The ones in a cup cost 5, the popsicle ones cost 3, and the frozen cake costs 5.
How long have you been selling ice cream here on the beach?
I've been doing it for 15 years.
Wow. And what were the best years for selling ice cream here in Callosombrero?
In 2014. 2012, 2011. That's why I invite you all to the golden years. Callosombrero is going back to what it used to be. Let the good things come back and may good things come here to Callosombrero. That's right. Let tourism return. Let tourism return.
Amen, amen. Thank you, brother.
International. There was many international tourists visited here previously, correct?
The business is now mainly focused on the national market.
Mostly national tourists visit, but international tourists come too. We invite you and we'll be waiting for you here.
As you know, if you want the coldest ice cream, this is the man to see. Right now we have Al Cachapero. Can we call you Cachapero?
32 of Cachapa? Cachapero, doesn't that sound worse?
Okay, to the cachapa seller.
Like that? Yeah, it sounds better.
Tell me, how much do the cachapas cost?
The cachapas have different prices. There are ones for 5, ones for 8, and ones for 10, okay? For 5, you get it with half cheese. For 8, a full slice of cheese. And for 10, cheese in hand, butter, and fried pork.
Wow, pork and fried too. What's in the hat?
Ah, well, man.
Do you have a paella in your hand? No?
I have fried pork today because...
It's a weekday.
It's a weekday, and fried pork sells more on weekends. There are more people, and people come hungover and eat more. Saltoncito, a little chicharrón, jumpy.
How long have you been selling cachapa here in the...
I've been working on the beach for 25 years. Wow. Ah, I can already feel it in my heels. Everything is used to it.
And when, in these 25 years, were they the best years here on Sombrero Street? Well...
The best years were about 15 years ago, you see?
How many cachapas did you sell a day?
100 cachapas a day.
100 cachapas in one day.
And there were about 14 cachapa makers.
Wow, 14 cachapa makers working on there.
On the beach, each of them sold about 80 to 100 cachapas.
But didn't you realize that you told yourself all by yourself?
But, okay.
There were around 14 cachaperos here previously.
And nowadays, more or less...
We only have 3 left and it's hard for us to sell. 15, 20...
15, 20, cachapa on a really good day,
When someone eats cachapita with pork, whoever got the hat, the one we waited for, like a cachapa, Hindu cachapa.
Look at this. This is what I mean.
We're about to pass a huge speaker, and at least 66 feet away, there's another huge speaker where the party happens.
And that's just during the week. On weekends, this place is crazy. But look so you can see it.
I am the man who...
We just left the first party and haven't even walked 10 meters. I bet you can't even hear anything. We can't play this audio due to copyright, even with additional speakers. Look, it's not that I want to be rude, because the gentleman was kind of calling me to be part of the show with the microphone. Honestly, if I don't like it, I obviously can't support it. And join in the party. Look, I like to party. I told you in the Holy Week video when we were here, and it's like, well, if we're all going to party, we all go to party. And during Holy Week, nobody comes to Morocco unless it's to party. Although, actually, I don't really like that party atmosphere too much. But again, when you want to be calm, at peace, and you can't because there are others with very loud music, that's when things get complicated. It's like not everyone has the right to be how they want. But anyway, here I go, grumpy. We've discovered several prices. A small cachapa starts at $5, while a small dish begins at $12. The man sells it for $15 because of the profit he makes transporting the dish from there to here. So you can start doing your math.
The transportation to this beach?
$15, also if there are 8 people. If not, like César said, he'll put you with another group. If 10 people come on the boat, it's $12 each, up to $12. You can get to what I think is the best beach in Venezuela. Why? because it combines a super variety of food, drinks, and additional services. Also, it's relatively close and the prices are affordable. Obviously, Los Roques is much more of a paradise than Morrocoy, but getting to Los Roques can cost 10 times what it costs to come to Morrocoy. And maybe I'm underestimating, it could be more than 10 times. Another option you can consider for staying here in Morrocoy or in any of the surrounding towns, whether it's Tucaca, Chichiriviche, Coro, or Adicora, basically the most popular towns in the state. Our food is already arriving, which we also arranged with Hoku Turismo. Because although the prices are similar to what you can find here in Callosombrero, the portions are much bigger. Look at how beautiful this huge tray of breaded shrimp, tostones, and salads is.
How much does this cost, my brother?
15, bro. Check out this amazing dish for just 15 bucks. And this fish that the gentleman had told me was like 25 at the beach, 15 also with food tourism and delivery included, of course. Well, my friends, our beach day is over. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. We're heading back responsibly because in theory, you should return by 5 in the afternoon. By law in the national park, though enforcement is uncertain. We're going to pass by the corner of El Cayo where there's a submerged virgin statue. I'll show it to you and then we'll finish this video. That virgin is spectacular. Here in Callosombrero, it's about 2 meters deep, and with a good push and some fins, you can get down there to take your pictures. I'm gonna end this video here because I want to enjoy what's left of the day. And well, I think I told you all the prices you can find here in Morrocoy National Park, from a cachapa to a milkshake, even the transportation from Caracas. So we'll keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll be checking them. And don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time visiting the channel.